wives enjoy like that. I know he's paying something, but something I'm telling you.
Let me take you a bit to friendships, industry friendships.
Yeah.
Tell us about your relationship with Vybz Kartel.
Very, very deep.
Tell us.
You know, I was watching his video yesterday and I was crying. You know, and I don't know why. I feel so happy for him. You know, because this was a man that, you know, I was watching when I was coming up, you know, with dancehall, and one time I woke up, he was in jail, you know, and when I heard that, I was like, eh. So I started messaging him from when he was in jail, but he didn't reply. He started replying me, and when I checked the length of our chat, it's been like 9 years before he came out. So from the first year when he started replying, I was always talking to him, like praying for him. If I show him my DMs, like I send him some 35, some, you know, 121, you know, I send him like scriptures that I believe he's going to come out. You just know that God wants to talk to him in there. So you should just, those are the things I send him. Sometimes I wake up and say, yo, Dad, I just prayed for you, man. I hope you're good. He'll come and respond, shut up, I'm good. It's okay. So we're just like that. Today, if I wake up and I see him on Instagram, I go like, hey God, like fucking listen to me. Like, I feel it so much that I'm part of his, you know, being free, you know, and I've learned from his lesson that friends, you know, sometimes waywardness can get you into trouble. Yeah, so he's like my motivator. Like anytime I watch him, like yes, I was watching him, I was tearing. Like I was like, God, I like the way this man is happy. Like, you know, I like success. You know, that's why sometimes people will say, maybe like me and Bernard, like somebody will say, we don't have any problem. So when I see Bernard, like today, so I feel like, hey, my brother, like, I like the life we are living. Yeah, you know, so when I see Vybz Kartel every time, that's why I say, I tell God, I thank you for listening to my prayers. At least it was just me and God. The only people I was telling around me was my team. I used to tell my business manager, he's the one wearing the blue cap. I used to tell, Vybz Kartel will come out. You know, sometimes he killed somebody, you know, this thing. I said, no, you know, kill. I'm not sure. You know, if they can't get evidence to it, this guy has to come out. Because Vybz Kartel is a man that I see who is close to God. Maybe he might be doing things on the internet. People might see him like, you know, what is he doing? But that is how God uses his people. When you don't take care, you won't learn from their life and you go wayward from life and you won't find a path for success. But I feel I've followed him. I've seen what he has done with his music, how he markets his music. And that's the same thing I followed. I messaged him sometime in jail. I was like, you made me rich. Yes, but I know he won't understand it, but it was the way he promotes his songs, the way he believed in himself, you know, he believed he could conquer the world. And for him to go to jail for 13 years and come out like this, I feel is one of the miracles I ever wanted to see around him.
So are we expecting any collaboration?
Well, I have some songs that I've done with him though. Some are not out, you know, but some are. We did like 2 songs out already, but I think we'll do more. You know, I recorded my street corn and I woke up one morning and he has done his version without me sending it to him. Wow. So I was like, wow. Yeah, so it's like my brother, like, you know, my big brother, and shouts to Vybz.
Interesting.
I don't have an